What's up, y'all? And right now, you are watching Life in the Day of Spotlight on Sherea J.
Who is Sherea J?
I am an artist on all levels. You know what I mean? I'm a creative and go-getter. Treat people the way I want to be treated and giving back. I'm really into that, you know what I'm saying? So I think that, and I am the Benji movement. I am that, you know what I mean? I embody that. It's a model that I actually live by.
How did you get started in music?
Well, you know, I kind of grew up in a musical home. And so my pops was a part of a 90s hip-hop group called XX Posse. And so every time I come home from school, or anytime I was around anything, it would be a cipher going on in my living room. I remember my pops locking himself in the bathroom for hours, just writing bars with instrumentals. And he used to call it his office. And so me and my little brother, we used to go to sleep with him in the bathroom. And he stayed to write in the bathroom because the bathroom has the most acoustics, you know what I'm saying, in the crib. So he used to play his instrumentals in the bathroom. We used to go to sleep to him writing and wake up in the morning on the way to school, him still writing, you know what I mean? So that was already subconsciously something for me, you know what I mean, just showing me his work ethic and the amount of dedication he put into the music game. And then, you know, I was around the studio, and then my mom's too was like she was a music head. That's what our household was, you know what I'm saying? Then I always had a special love for dance too, so I was always connected with music. Like, it's just something that's innate, really.
So how many years have you been pursuing music?
Hardcore for like eight years.
How many years after that did it take for people, like between that, for people to start really taking notice to you?
You know, part of my process was artist development. You know what I mean? Once I got, I was blessed enough to get with, you know, a mentor like Missy that was from the old school, and so she always kept it very funky with me from the beginning. Like, look, this right here is, you know what I'm saying, you're going to work to be the best that you can be at this, and this is about passion. So you might get it in 8 weeks, you might get it in 8 months, you might get it in 8 years. So I think like at least 5 years of it was just her cultivating me, helping me just become that real superstar, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's an important part about this industry that is missing a lot of these years, you know what I'm saying? I gained a lot of wisdom, a lot of jewels, you know what I'm saying, that I can take on and use, because you need that wisdom to just survive in this business. And so I would say like grinding been 5 years. I think people just now coming around, like getting hit, you know what I'm saying, to it.
Yeah. So my next question was, how did you keep the patience? But it just sounds like you, which one of my other headliners said, enjoy the process,
right,
instead of just wanting to get there, you know what I mean? So that's what it sounds like for you.
Yeah.
Like you just enjoyed the process, took in the wisdom, took in everything that, you know what I mean? So
yeah, 80% of the time I'm enjoying the process, but you know, any natural person, a human, you know what I mean, it's days when you have rough days, you know what I'm saying? The pressure is a lot, you know, this, the whole grind is like a mental, emotional, physical, thing for a person. And so, you know, it's many days what keep me going is my passion, you know what I mean? But I also heard like Trey Songz say one time, like the hardest part about this business and staying in this business is not giving up. Like, that's the hardest part about it, you know what I mean? So it's days when you get up 100% motivated, but it's also days where you got to push yourself. And then you also need good people in your corner who are going to push you and keep you encouraged, you know what I mean? The thing, sometimes it can be a roller coaster, but if you got a real love for it, then you stick it out, because it's something that you know, your passion will outweigh all of those rough times and those, you know, those intense moments.
How do you get past trials and tribulations and keep going as focused as you were before it, you know what I mean?
God, no exaggeration. Like, my walk is a faith walk. You know what I mean? Like, if I know that if God allows me to have something massive, you know, if that's meant for me, I know that it would have been given to me because of my consistent faith. You know what I'm saying? It's the only thing that I have and I've held on to that allows me to get through moments, because sometimes the world that you even looking at does not make any sense. You know what I'm saying? And you can't even get advice from your mother or your best friends, and you know, most of the time you can. But sometimes you get in that place, especially as an artist and a creative, where you just like, hold on a second, you know what I mean? And it's plenty nights I done sat in my room in my Bible, on my knees praying and just, you know, asking God for guidance. And I don't think I would have even made it this far without it. And I don't think that I'll be going any further without it. So it's something I really, you know, hold close to me. Yeah, man, God, I gotta give him the glory for a lot of things, because if it was up to people, like, I wouldn't be here, you know what I'm saying? But I'm appreciative, and I know where my blessings come from.
What is the biggest lesson you've learned so far on this journey?
I will say to trust your gut. You know, intuition is real, a real thing, you know, and sometimes you get put in situations where you know what I mean, it's tough decisions that you got to make, and you have to be aware of your gut in that moment and aware of who you are, you know what I mean, because that's very important. Like when you lose sight of who you are as a person in this thing, like you can get thrown all kind of which ways, you know what I'm saying? And so I think it's very important to try to always remember who you are and go with that. And you know, that's about, you know, trusting your gut, because it's times that my intuition has told me and then I went against it, and then I had to deal with the, you know, consequences of that. But then it's also times when I've trusted my gut right away, and then I had to deal with, you know, the benefits of that. World, I need y'all, no matter what, to always be yourself. Be one of a kind. Allow the world to see you as you are. Who cares what people think? Have no apologies, and stay Banji, yo. Banji certified. Be authentic. Never jeopardize your individuality. That means you, whoever you are. No judgment zone. Alright? I do every day.
So crazy. Man, I'm so Sherea. It's you ready?
I'm Banji, I'm fancy, I'm so fine, I can't stand me. You just a nominee, baby, I'm a Grammy. I'm so hot, y'all better come fan me. Y'all chicks better listen before you think about dissing. I got a crew of girls and we always on a mission. When we come through the club, pumping and twisting, we different, no bitch, and there will be no ass kissing. Ow, call me a diva if you gotta go.